We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lupkin, and here's the news you need to know. Natural gas futures jumped 10% on Wednesday as utilities struggled to produce enough electricity to keep up with demand, while Americans crank up air conditioners during some of the hottest weather on record. The entire country is running their air conditioners, said Eli Rubin, senior analyst at the energy consultant EBW Analytics. Natural gas futures have risen 48% this month, reversing last month's decline. Commodity prices had started falling, raising hopes of containing a key driver of inflation. But the heat wave, which is affecting more than 100 million Americans, is pushing prices for raw materials back up and increasing cost pressures again. The Biden administration had claimed after the CPI numbers came out that they were misleading because the energy prices had dropped. That is no longer the case and shows that Biden's so-called efforts to rein in inflation have been fruitless. Sales of previously owned homes dropped 5.4% in June compared to May, according to the National Association of Realtors. The decline came as home prices hit record highs and mortgage rates jumped, putting houses out of reach for an increasing number of buyers. Even people who want to buy, they are priced out, said Lawrence Yun, chief economist for the Realtors. Sales fell to an adjusted annualized rate of 5.12 million units, down 14.2% from June 2021. It was the slowest pace since June 2020, when sales briefly slowed amid the uncertainty of the first months of the coronavirus pandemic in the U.S. The June numbers reflected mostly contracts signed in April and May, before the typical 30-year fixed-rate mortgage rose above 6%. Democrats have gotten desperate to maintain power in the midterm elections. A slew of campaign commercials have hit the airwaves, blatantly lying about the issues of abortion and election security. Senator Richard Blumenthal, who in the past has lied about his military record and about having evidence against Donald Trump, is now lying about abortion rights. His commercial claims that if Republicans take control of Congress, they will outlaw abortions nationwide. Aside from the fact that there are no discussions to do so, in the Dobbs decision overturning Roe v. Wade, the Supreme Court stated that the states have the right to make abortion rules. This prohibits Congress from taking away abortion rights. If such an effort was made and the Republicans could actually pass a law that would ban abortion nationwide, any pro-abortion state, such as New York, California, Connecticut, etc., could take that law to court. The law would then be overturned because the Supreme Court stated these are states' rights and Congress cannot infringe upon them. Democrats are also falling back on the disproven claims that voting laws passed in red states to ensure election security are meant to suppress voter turnout. The Washington Post gave this claim 4 Pinocchios when the Biden administration first made it. It was further disproven in the Georgia primary. Georgia's voter laws were broadly attacked by Democrats and came under heavy fire by companies as well, leading Major League Baseball to remove last year's All-Star game from Atlanta. In this year's primaries, those voter security laws produced record turnout in both parties. There is no truth that any of these security laws have been meant to, nor have they suppressed voter turnout. That's the raw naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.